In the brutal dawn of the Jurassic, survival is not a given. It is earned through blood and instinct. A mother stands as the only shield between her vulnerable offspring and a world waiting to tear them apart. Every glance is a calculation. Every movement a lesson for the next generation. 3 young lives, now the size of wolves, step out of the shadows for their very first lesson in life. To these young predators, the world is an oversized labyrinth of wonders and hidden terrors. Instinct drives them to strike at anything that moves, but true hunting requires patience. The mother moves like a phantom, teaching them the art of absolute silence. Amateurs in a world governed by masters, their clumsiness could easily cost them their lives. The wind carries a scent, a sudden shift in the atmosphere that changes everything. She signals them to drop, disappearing instantly into the primitive brush. There, on the treacherous mudflats, lies their target, a fast-moving breakfast. This is the moment. She prepares her young to execute a coordinated ambush. But youth is reckless, and hunger often overrides caution. The ambush is shattered in an instant, leaving the young hunter exposed and empty-handed. A blown ambush does more than lose a meal. It invites the true nightmares of the swamp. Beneath the still waters, a prehistoric giant has been awakened by the commotion. Out of the primordial depths rises the Banyasuchus, a mountain of armored flesh and pure malice. Driven by ancient predatory malice, it charges onto land with unstoppable force. In a fraction of a second, the reckless young hunter becomes the helpless prey. The beast utilizes its ancient, terrible strength, beginning the death spin to finish its prize. But a mother's logic knows no fear. She is a blur of primal instinct and deadly precision. She attacks where it is most vulnerable, aiming to blind the Leviathan with savage focus. She tears at the monster, a flurry of orange and black feathers and deadly intention. The beast is blinded, enraged, and refuses to let go, turning the fight into a chaotic struggle of sheer willpower. Helpless, the remaining siblings must decide to flee or face a terror they were never taught to fight. Instinct yields to family. Fear is replaced by a desperate, united resolve. Together, their attacks create a confusing, overwhelming assault on all sides. Defeated and overwhelmed, the Leviathan retreats, yielding the victory to absolute unity. Blinded and beaten, the ancient monster retreats back into the dark depths. The swamp falls silent once more, bearing witness to a miracle of survival. Exhausted, bloodied, but victorious, the pack stands unbroken against the odds. A tender moment amidst the savagery, she ensures the cost of the lesson wasn't fatal. Wounded but wiser, the young hunter stands up on its own 2 feet. In their eyes, the innocence of youth has vanished, replaced by the cold reality of nature. The lesson is complete. The journey through this unforgiving world must continue. They no longer walk as individuals. They move as a single, deadly unit. Patience has replaced recklessness. Discipline has conquered fear. The mother recognizes the change. Her legacy is secure in their blood. Through unity and absolute ruthlessness, they have earned their place in the Jurassic hierarchy. They are masterpieces of evolution, carved by the very cruelty of the world they inhabit. The scars on its flesh will fade, but the golden rule of survival will remain forever. In this era, the weak become bones, and the ruthless become legends. Every obstacle is just another step toward dominance. They move with the grace of predators, born to inherit the earth. A new horizon awaits them, filled with endless dangers and infinite hunting grounds. Her voice claims the territory, a declaration of survival to all who listen. The next generation has arrived, ready to take what is theirs by force. Bound by blood, tempered by fire, they are the ultimate survivors of a forgotten age. The first hunt is over, but the endless war for survival has only just begun. For in the kingdom of the fierce, only the united and the ruthless shall reign supreme. This was their dawn, the beginning of the ultimate predatory dynasty. The shadows become their allies, hiding their deadly movements from the world.
Every step is now deliberate, a silent testament to the lesson they learned at the river.
The forest swallows the hunters, protecting the future kings of the Jurassic world. The skies are owned by giants, but the forest floor belongs to the united pack. A predator is always listening, always prepared for the next threat. The young copy her every move, their coordination flawless and instinctive. As the first day of their trial ends, a dark night of survival begins. In the darkness, their vision is sharp, their intent unwavering. They came out of the shadows as children, but they return as the ultimate pack of the ancient world.